Hello, everyone. It's been long since I've played video with some kind of explanations, right? So today I'm gonna doing some stretching before I work in web project with Rust and C++ or PGL. Today I'm gonna I'm gonna explain a bit about not explain but just solve the problem that I codes easily. Yes, this is easy because acceptance rate is quite high, 64, almost 64%. And yeah, so as you can see here, this is the questions. This is TF-ID. Actually, TF-ID is like algorithm, term frequency, inverse document frequency. It's nothing to, related to what I'm gonna do, but you know, this is very often used by search engine, which is actually scoring ranking document. So, assuming that you have a lot of word in some kind of document, there's a list of documents, which is the A word is going to be always appear almost in every file or document, right? So we're going to calculate the number of frequencies the words A come out, and then we calculate and then make some order about that, but we're not gonna deal with that. Gonna deal with a simple one, this one today. So let's get started. Before explain about that better, I think should prepare this thing. It's because it's gonna take a while. Otherwise, to be here. I stream. We're gonna use this is like the C++ is gonna be look like, and C class solution, which is gonna have like public here, and get get real. Also, factor, which is integer, and then factor equal to factor. Using space std factor get integer x written. For now, just written an empty array. Close this package and we're going to create a solutions to call the class, and then we just into factor user, which is going to be set here, and as the get row and then put it like that. So let's see out this thing, see how it's working. Line is yep. Oh, sorry, seems something's wrong here. Keep this plus and then Pascal to CPP and working fine. So okay, same says. So the question is given an zero index, return zero index, starting from zero of the Pascal Singer, which just has a pattern. In Pascal Singer, each number is the sum of two numbers that we want sums. So it's gonna be always start with one, and then one plus one, as you can see here, and then as you can see here the number of highlights, and anyway it's gonna sum of this plus one. 1 plus 1 is gonna be 2, but we need to make y as the first one, and then 1 plus 1 is gonna be 2, right? 2, and then it's gonna be 1, and then it's gonna be 1 it's gonna be 1 plus 2, which is 3, and 2 plus 1, which is 3, plus 1, right? Because it's done. And then 1, which is 1 plus 3 is gonna be 4. 3 plus 3 here, plus 3 is gonna be 6. 3 plus 1 is gonna be 4. 1. So this is like the pattern. It's similar to this one, right? So how if it's about the 4, it's about 5, type, yeah, tab, so make okay. So if it's 5, it's gonna be 1. 4 plus 6 is gonna be 4 plus 1 plus 4 is gonna be 5. 4 plus 6 is gonna be 10. 6 plus 4 is gonna be 10. 4 plus 1 is going to be 5, and then it's 1. So as you can see, it has patterns like that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 1 plus 2, it's going to be 3. 3 plus 3 is going to be 6. 6 plus 4 is going to be 10. 1 plus 3 is going to be how to say, like 6. 4. 4 plus 6 is gonna be 10, something like that. So it's like 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 4, right? So it has a pattern like that. So it's like a mathematical problem instead of a programming problem, right? So to make like that, we know that everyone that in every index, the first index is gonna be 1, and the last one is gonna be 1. So we can make like if index equals 0, or index and sorry, index equal, or index gonna be 1, right? It's gonna be always 1, and as this is like the row index. We need to doing dynamic programming, which is the value is going to be always 1, and then reassign, because as you can see here, 3 plus 3 is gonna it's come from 2 plus 1, right? 3 plus 1, and this also is come from 1, right? So it's gonna be like value is gonna be value, how to say, like value multiplied by row index minus the index, and then we're gonna plus 1, because this is like plus 1 right now, always plus 1, and divide by the index itself. So this is the actually the how to solve the problem. So let's put into our code the logic of that. So we're gonna do some loop here. Next, row index. Sorry, row index plus 1. Why plus 1? As you can see here, actually this index 0, but it's supposed to be 1, which is index plus row index plus 1 is also it's index 1, but has to print 2, which is 1 plus 1 is going to be 2, something like that, right? So sorry, x and then yeah, we need to check if x equal which is x is an index. I think it's going to be better to use edx, right? Edx, right? So if either x equals 0, or either x equal row index, the last index like that, we need to or in C++, you need to sort understand about memory and also the limit of the variable type that you're gonna assign is because it's gonna deal with I think it's gonna deal with a long integer instead of integer. So I'm gonna use this long. So the value is gonna be one, but and yeah, then we're gonna return an array here because we need to result of that, and then result push back one and us and then result force value to update the value from this row index row index minus one and then no index minus theta x which is this one. We're gonna put a bracket here to make sure there's nothing wrong about notifications or the operations arithmetic here, and then we're gonna divide it by x not x but the x. Okay, and then we're gonna result of push back the value. So actually this is the written result. In C++, you need to take a look at the element inside of the array. You need to sheet out the element. So you're gonna check integer y. So integer x in R1, C R x okay, and then display right not right but let me check if it's work. Okay, yes, 1 3 3 1 as you can see here 1 3 3 1, and if we check if it's like the index 4 not to totally actually what's going on in index 4, what's the element that access index 4, it's gonna be 1 4 6 4 1 1 4 6 4 1. So this is correct, but we need to check the all test cases. Yep. I think I'm gonna copy paste from this to this because yep. I don't need to do this one. Oops, sorry. I think this is the wrong one. I don't know how to copy paste the pin in Windows because it's really different from what I set up in Linux. I think it's supposed to be like this. No past there. Okay, I think it seems it seems it's correct, but why did it copy paste all the stuff? Yeah, it's still here. Let's check. Okay, this is correct. Let's submit. Let's try to test all cases. Yes, we passed and we beat 100% of user with C++, which is nice. And we beat 85% of user with C++ in terms of memory. So we are good with the memory as well. We don't need to store with a large amount of memory. We don't need to use a large memory. That's really nice. We just know basically which the past this algorithm, in C++. Like you don't have to 1 second to just compile to execute the codes we have. So this is nice, and yeah, just that. And thank you.